come fight me. Physically. Bitch.
Has anyone taken you up on that yet?
No, because they're all pussies.
Alrighty, what's up, Busters? So here in the I Am Codex channel, we like taking risks. Normally, the only risks I take, though, involve my channel getting taken down and whatnot, and me being sad and having to cry myself to sleep every night because I'm no longer able to make YouTube videos. Oh my god. But this time, I'm risking my genuine safety because there is no doubt in my mind that if this lady figured out where I live, she would probably pull up to my house and literally beat me half to death. Like, I think this psychopath would probably kill me, and honestly, I'm just not ready for that right now. The psychopath I am, of course, talking about is Elisa Marante. She's a former editor at Kotaku. Now, Kotaku is a gaming website where you can find blogs and stuff, and she used to write articles there. She's written such classics as Gaming Industry, Name a Woman. Now, you know, I would take this one, but, you know, I can name, I know too many women, so it just wouldn't be right for me to, you know, name them. It's not that I can't name one. I know too many. She's written a lot of articles, including one about Sweet Baby Inc. Now, the whole Sweet Baby Inc. thing is a very complex thingy, but I'm going to try to simplify it the best I can. And if I do get anything wrong, please correct me in the comments. Sweet Baby Inc. is a company responsible for adding diversity to games, or kind of just forcefully putting it in there. Like, they'll change the gender of a character, or they'll make a certain character gay for really no reason other than just to add, quote, diversity, when it doesn't benefit the story or really do anything to the game, and just kind of, they're just doing it to be doing it. And I think that kind of defeats the purpose of their adding diversity. It kind of just makes it feel like it's just forced in there and doesn't really have a place. Maybe if it, no, it doesn't have to work into the story, but don't just like put it in there forcefully. It just makes no sense to do that, at least in my opinion. It just feels like a useless cash grab to kind of cater to a different audience. But yeah, she wrote an entire article on them after a Steam playlist was made, like kind of categorizing, like compiling all of the games that Sweet Baby Inc. has worked on. And it is a playlist that has been run by multiple people, and they kind of just compiled or found all of the games that Sweet Baby Inc. has worked on or was affiliated with and put them into one big thing. And for some reason, Sweet Baby Inc. or someone affiliated with Sweet Baby Inc. felt the need to come after the people who were doing it, which makes you think, why the hell would you do that if you don't have something to hide? It just makes no fucking sense. Wouldn't you be proud that someone's categorizing all of the games that you've worked on? That seems like something to be proud of. But now, that little detail right there about them coming after the people involved is something that Miss Marante just kind of forgot to add to her article, which, you know, it happens to the best of us. But we'll be taking a look at her video later on. That'll come up later. So yeah. Intro. She wasn't religious, but she came to kick it, and now she be telling me I believe. Now, Miss Marante absolutely loves playing the victim, to the point that she even goes on Blue Sky Social, I believe is what it's called, and starts talking a bunch of nonsense, even though she did this to herself. So fucked that I lost a job and I'm struggling to get a new one because of a year-long harassment campaign. I'm a human being. Not having health insurance is scary. Moving apartments in the midst of all of this is a huge financial strain. I was doing my job well before all this happened. The cruelest people got what they wanted, and most people in this industry just let it happen. No, what happened was you couldn't keep your ego in check, and you wanted to start threatening to fight everyone, and therefore they decided it's probably best that they let you go because you're rather unhinged. Personally, if I was owning a giant company, I would definitely fire your dumbass too, especially considering that she was a senior editor at Kotaku, which I don't know much about editor positions, but I'm assuming that's a pretty big one. Being senior, you know, you're the old one there, you're like the old guy. Still, it's your own fault for getting banned. There's no harassment campaign. No one is harassing you. If anything, you're harassing them. People just talking about your stupidity is not harassment. Asmongold talked about her and she claimed he was harassing her. A lot of other YouTubers have talked about her and she just claims they're harassing her. That's just the kind of person she is, from what I can see, that she just claims if you even talk about her or mention her name, you're harassing her if you're not completely agreeing with her on her side, which is pretty stupid. And trust me, lady, if I was harassing you, you'd know it. Here she is again with another tweet. Walking to a restaurant shift feeling 25 again. LMAO. Like, look, it's completely your fault for doing that. You did it to your fucking self. Like, there's no one to blame here but you, my lady. I'm surprised any restaurant would hire you. Personally, I wouldn't hire you if you were working at my restaurant. But anyways, you're probably thinking, Kodak, are you just gonna tell us? Is there like a video? Are you just gonna like explain it all to us very poorly? Well, there's a video. There's a video. She released a video yesterday called "Hating on Me Gets Them Views," and I mean, I don't know. My video's not out yet, so I don't know if hating on you actually gets views. But if it does, well, I'm gonna do it again if it actually gets me views. So fuck it.
You probably don't know me. And if you do, it's probably not for the right reasons.
You kind of look like Eminem on Fent, I can't lie.
My name is Elisa Marante. I'm a freelance entertainment and internet culture journalist based in Brooklyn, New York. In March of 2024, I wrote a story that would forever change my life. I didn't expect it to. It was just a report dispelling a conspiracy theory that had gained traction in the dank caves of the internet, in the same spaces where people convince themselves that furniture sites are trafficking children.
Hey, look, Wayfair does say they got just what you need, so maybe someone just needed a 5-year-old, bro.
Or that there's a ring of Satan-worshipping cannibals in Washington, D.C. The report stated that a consultant working at the time with Sweet Baby Inc. discovered a 100-person strong curation page on the video game marketplace site Steam, dedicated to tracking any games that the firm had worked on. The curation page also had an affiliated Discord group with about 2,000 members. The Discord chat was filled with racist jokes, misogynistic memes, and homophobic hate.
Oh, hell yeah, buddy. That's where I want to be at. Oh, my God.
I mean, are you really surprised? Like, there's literally porn Discord servers. Luckily, my Discord server is nothing like that. We're full of good American Christians over there, so you should maybe join my Discord server. And I don't know what else I was gonna say. I forgot.
These are the kinds of messages I received immediately after publishing that piece. Hang yourself, traitor. It's an email sent to my work. Hi, you racist. Could I kindly ask you to remove yourself from this world, you absolute waste of air? Hope you get gang by Muslim slut.
Okay, we're just gonna ignore the ending of that, but we're gonna focus on the positives here. Mama always says focus on the positives. He did say kindly. All right, that's very rare they say kindly. But even then, like, death threats are just kind of a part of being on the internet and doing content or doing things on the internet. I've received death threats. Every person who's ever done like anything online, like that could result in criticism, receives death threats. That's just kind of how it goes. You either get used to them or you kind of get out the kitchen. It's one of those things where you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. That's just kind of part of the job. I mean, I understand that like they do suck to get. It never feels good, but at the end of the day, like you gotta just kind of get over it. It's whatever. I mean, maybe I'm just more thick-skinned than she is, but I mean, I don't really pay them any mind. I don't really give a fuck. I haven't gotten one in a long time, but I mean, still, just being on the internet, you're gonna get death threats from dumbasses, and you can't let it bother you. That's one of the rules. You cannot let it bother you, because trust me, though I know this is like the most generic excuse ever, but those people are not doing anywhere near as well as you are. Not you specifically, but I'm talking to the audience, you guys at home. But it's just you just gotta realize like they're not doing better than you. If they was, they wouldn't be shit talking you. That's kind of how it goes. So, but that's just a part of the internet, is getting death threats, and you just kind of got to get used to it, or just get off the internet for a little bit. Probably don't be doing bad things, but I guess I kind of get how that could get annoying. But then again, you're not the only one to receive death threats, so yeah.
You're not a journalist, you're a Jew with a complex. You are a participant in degenerate culture and a staple point of that. All I'm saying is don't go planning that 40th birthday, you won't make it to that point. Ugly Jew begging for free shit, what a surprise. Senior editor at Kotaku, spitting on you people isn't enough at this point. Your father raised a disgusting woman and he should be ashamed of himself. Alyssa Mercante is next. Dumb this bitch, you're messing with the wrong people. You're next in line to be digitally hanged. You're next, traitor. We make you famous. We will continue. You fucked with the wrong people. Your time is coming to the end. The clock is ticking.
Yeah, those are bad. Yeah, they suck. Yeah, they're very mean and they make you cry. But look, you're also the same woman who was threatening to fight people. You literally said, "Fight me, bitch," in person, and you're gonna cry about getting death threats and like people telling you to kill yourself online. Yeah, it sucks when you get those, as I said before, but like you literally told people to come fight you, and you're gonna whine about this? Like, come on now. It's not deserved what you got, but it's kind of like fuck around and find out at that point. Like, what was your plan if someone actually took you up on your fight offer? I assure you, getting attacked would be probably worse than getting told to kill yourself. I mean, I would rather someone just tell me to kill myself than to actually come to my house and try to beat the fuck out of me. That would be a much more, desirable outcome if they would just be like, "Hey, kill yourself, man." And, because you can just ignore that shit. And one thing I will say is I feel like she's kind of looking too much into the death threats. Like, you just gotta ignore them. It's like, there's no point in paying them any mind, and there's no point. I mean, if it's like valid criticisms, then yeah, but it's just people shit talking you. There's no point in paying it any mind. But, I reckon that's gonna do it for this one. This is a very, very big situation that like I haven't even scratched the surface of in this video, and I don't know if I will. I might make a part 2 if this video does good, but if it doesn't, yeah, this is the only thing you're gonna see from me. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe. Let me know if the subscribe button did that cool thing where it like lights up. I really want to know. And goodbye.
Good night, girl. I'll see you tomorrow.